Let's talk about Bournemouth, but let's switch it up and talk about, obviously they were playing Man City, so let's switch it to the top of the table. Man City went top of the league by not grinding a win out, because the stats don't reflect a grinding out win at all. No. They won 1-0. The second game they won 1-0 in. The second game, and which is a bit weird because both games were very, very comfortable in. Like loads of possession, had loads of shots, but only won 1-0. And I just wonder whether that was a little bit of fatigue. They've got a free week this week now, so or maybe it's. I mean, the manager would never send the team out and say, you know, be a little bit more reserved. But they've won 2 games, 1-0. They've dominated the games. At the weekend, they've absolutely battered them. Burnley haven't had Bournemouth haven't had a shot on target. They haven't had a shot, I don't think. Never mind on target. It was something like 84%.
The record.
Something like 84%.
82%.
Before we talk about Man City, Eddie Howe, right? Let's talk about him, because he's been linked with the Everton job. He's been linked with England job. He's been linked with a lot of jobs. What I mean, you know, what does this say about him? Because a lot of people love to talk about Bournemouth and talk about how they play great football and you get loads out of them and they never change the way they play. And, you know, we've seen them, to be fair, a month ago we've seen them beat Chelsea 4-0 down at the Vitality Stadium. No, I know, but what I mean is that you know, can there be question marks over someone like Eddie Howe because of games like this, or do you just have to take the rough with the smooth while he's at a club like Bournemouth, or has he spent enough money now for people to be questioning? If you're a Bournemouth fan, are you questioning them?
That's a really difficult question, because A, I'm not a Bournemouth fan.
No, I know.
And B, what are they, 12th or something?
The 12th. They've played 29.
Yeah.
They've won 10.
Yeah.
Drawn 4.
Yeah.
Lost 15.
Okay. So,
minus 15.
Right. Goals. So where they are in the league,
34 points. Safe.
Right, they're safe, aren't they? They get 11,000 fans. They are what they are. They're a nice football team when it works, and they're wide open. So they're set up to be destroyed by top teams, because he hasn't bought a decent centre-half in all of his time there. He's had a lot of money to spend. He hasn't had ridiculous amounts of money, don't get me wrong, but they keep going to Liverpool and paying stupid money for players like Solanke and Jordan Ibe.
Has he played yet, Solanke?
Played against Wolves last week, didn't he? And he relied on a penalty. That was harsh. It's a tough one with Eddie Howe, because obviously, like I said, he's brought them up. The expectation level there is probably to be roughly where they are. I think he gets talked up quite a lot. But I think he's a classic example of what Fulham should have tried to be.
Yeah.
Right? They played the same way. They come up, they played the same way they did in the Championship. Right? He got a couple of players in. He got people like Nathan Aké in on loan, and a couple of other ones, and he done all right in his first season. And they've just steadied every year. He's got some decent players in forward. I like Josh King. I think he's a good player. I like Callum Wilson. I think he's really good. But ultimately, after 4 seasons, you know, you look at them and go, if you're taking this game into isolation, to not have a shot in a game, not even had a shot from 35 yards, no one's even stretched themselves to have a pop at the goal.
Alright, well, let me ask you this question then, because you know, you like to throw a few names out there when it comes to managers, especially young German managers.
Yeah.
The Schalke manager, you like?
What's Tedesco.
Yeah. Right, they got beat by Dusseldorf at the weekend 4-0.
He did.
At home. They're currently...
Did they have a shot?
Had 2 shots on target.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but they had more possession. I'm just
I'm
just throwing it out there.
I know.
Right, they're currently 14th in the league.
Yeah.
Played 24, won 6, drawn 5, lost 13, minus 14, 23 points. Now, if we're talking about him, do you look at him and say, well, he's a really good coach, but it just so happens that the team he's got at the moment just aren't that good. But his principles, if you transfer into that from that team to another team, you'll be a good coach. Do you not see that with Howe? With the way the way Bayern Munich have took a young coach and they've given him a chance. The way, Klopp has taken from Mainz to Dortmund, and the way Thomas Tuchel went the same way. Do you not see that in Eddie Howe? Where it's that is what he wants to do and how he tries to do things are actually sound. It's just that the club he's at now, he's got massive limitations because his squad isn't that big, and he's playing in a really tough league, and he can't get the players he wants. But actually, the way he's trying to play is pretty sound.
I think he's a good coach, quite obviously, because he wouldn't still be able. If he wasn't a good coach, he wouldn't be able to keep Bournemouth in the Premier League.
Yeah.
End of story. So he's obviously a good coach, right? Is he a great coach? No, because he hasn't been able to find the answers against other clubs.
Yeah.
Liverpool have beaten 4-0 there the last 2 seasons. They went to Arsenal on Wednesday night and were spanked 5-1. Could have been more. They beat Chelsea 4-0 the other week. But that Chelsea game, Chelsea had 66% of the ball, had something like 18 shots to 10. Yeah. Bournemouth had 6 shots on target, 4 went in. Do you know what I mean?
But so do you think do you think it's better that he does things the way he does? Or no, that's sorry, I'm wrong. Asked the question. Do you think he'd get better results or worse results if he changed the way his team played, dependent on who they were playing? So if he was playing the top 4 and he said, right, we're going to rip up everything we do today, and we're just going to try and defend, because I think that's what he did for this game. But he's on the back of an Arsenal game where he's been beaten 5-1, where he's been wide open. But I think for this game, he's basically said, we're playing Man City, we know they're going to have a lot of the ball. But because he's tried to do that, it's actually gone against them, because their players are not used to doing that.
No, because I like managers who stick to the principles. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, and I've said this about Marco Silva, when people have had to go at Marco Silva, is that he knows how he wants to play. He hasn't got the players to play it. Right? I think with Eddie Howe, I think he's got his ideas, right? He's got his beliefs and his ideals, and in the main, they work for Bournemouth. Okay, forget that. You've almost got to, I suppose, forget the top 6 against Bournemouth, if you like, because in general they've not had great. Although in the past they've beaten them. They beat Liverpool 4-3 the other year. They were 3-1 down with 20 minutes left. I think they beat United. So over the years he's got the odd result.
Yeah.
I think the problem he will have, right, is that he's got the same set of players mostly. So he's got, say, like 70% of that team is what he's had for a few years. And after a few years, your voice stops meaning anything. Okay, so it's great that those players know what he wants to do, right? But ultimately, have they got the quality? Can Eddie Howe go out and bring in Timo Werner from Leipzig? No, because he's going to look and go, Bournemouth, no thanks. Right, so he's fishing in a different pond, isn't he, so to speak? So he's having to buy Dominic Solanke from Liverpool in the hope that he fulfills some potential and becomes another Josh King for them, who's quite lively, he's big and strong, and he gets 10 goals a season for them, and then that fills, and then Callum Wilson, who's never really fit. They've also lately as well, they've lost David Brooks, who's been brilliant.
He was back.
Was he back at the weekend? But he's been really good as well. But I think Bournemouth,
just signed a new contract, actually.
I think if you're looking at them, in a game like that against Man City, you've got to be doing better than 18% and no shots. You've got to.
Yeah.
You've got to. They're not Cardiff. They've got some good footballers. So I think he'll. If his idea, and I know that he did, he tried to play 9 at the back. Basically,
he did, yeah.
He'd done 2 light and 2 banks. And City, Raheem Sterling had his proper finishing boots on. That would have ended 4 or 5-0 anyway. Riyad Mahrez missed a couple. What was mad about Mahrez was he missed a couple of gilt-edged chances and scored a scruffy goal to win it, which was a bit weird.